Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to learn about how to make a proper walk cycle in Blender and so let's begin. So this is the product that we're going to end up with, as you can see on the top right side corner, and if it's not there, blame future me. So let's begin with this. You first need Minecraft rig. You can choose any rig. I'm just going to choose the Black Plasma Studios rig because that's the one I use most of the times. And so normally if you're using the same rig as me, you come here to the rig and press double click on the rig and then double click on the object, then press A to select all, append. So here. So you actually can't see the Minecraft skin immediately. You have to come here and put it into shaders mode. And now you can see the skin. You, if it doesn't work, you can watch one of my previous videos. You can see it in the little eye icon here. If it's not there, blame future me too. So over here, you can press Control Tab to go into pose mode. Normally, the first thing you want to do is set the legs. You could grab the hip bone, I think it's called, and then press G and then press Z to move it down. Don't move it too downwards or end up like this, and it'll just be weird. So, move it down a slight little bit around here. I'm just going to, for this video's sake, make it easier. It's 0.02. So, this is what you're going to start off with right now. So, first, what you want to do is move these legs backwards, one backwards and the other forwards. So, and you will want to keyframe it. I will recommend you for this tutorial, if you're animating it normally, I would just do it another way, but for I'll recommend you to go to keying, press this key thing, and then over here select location, rotation, and scale. So now what you can just animate it very easily. Well, I will also recommend you to change this 1, drag it back to 0, because sometimes when it's at 1 it messes up. So let's see. You first keyframe these 2 feet. Just press I to keyframe it. And then to make it easier for you, I won't randomize it too much. And let's go to frame number 10. And then press Control C. If you're on a Mac, it's Command. But for Windows, I'm using Windows. I also have a Mac, so yeah, it works. Believe me. Press Command C to copy the pose. And then, no, Control C for me. And then you won't want to press Control V or Command V. You'll want to press Control Shift, or you could just go here. Actually, that's a bit harder, but you can come here, press Paste Pose Flipped. You won't want to use Paste Pose because it's the same. As you would see, nothing would happen. Well, the shortcut for it, for all you hotkeys users out there, press Shift Control V. Okay, so Shift Control V, and it flips. Press I to add another keyframe, and then come here, and then press Control or Command V to pose the original pose. So, keyframe it again, and then Control Shift V, here again. So, that's a basic little walk cycle for you. See, it's not too hard, just gonna repeat that very quickly. From here, you would also want to, you can skip this part if you want. Just, this is for those out there who want to make a perfect walk cycle, which is not just the feet. You would also want to animate the head, this, the arms, etc. If you don't want to use those, you think it's too complex, just skip this part, okay? So, from here you can pose, no, pose the arms a bit, like going forward, go forward a bit, and then the other arm, make sure it's the opposite of the arm that is in front, the opposite arm, or it'll just look weird. Okay, so from here you can just press this arm, push this arm, whatever you call it, just press it, and then press arm, and then X. Or if you're posing it, if you just rotated it, or it's just a different rig, just, or it just would be Y, okay? So, for me, it's X. For you, it might be different, most likely not, but there's a good chance. And then you would also might wanna, probably not, just leave it. Okay, so, from here, you can also just try to get the bit of a shape. You don't want to do that, which is creepy. Okay, so bend it a bit forward. Make a little smile. You smile maybe. Just creepy. Don't do that. That's creepy. Okay, so let's pose him to be happy. Okay. Nope, that's too crazy. Okay. 0.11. Okay, so 0.11. Point dot dot. Okay, and then this one too. 1.11. Nope, not 1.1. 1.1. And then this one to make a little happy face. And then that's the eyes for you. If this is just face animation. If you don't want to do face, you can come up, not that. You can come up here and then press G to hide the face. But personally, if you're not doing the face, then I would recommend you to just hide that part because I'm not doing it. If you're doing it, then okay, nothing against it. Just me. And over here you can make it a little smile. Let's see, that smile. Oh, no, that's a frown. You, if you want to make it on a local axis like I just did, press G and then press Z. If you press Z, it's not the local one, but if you press Z again, it's that side, so don't want that. Press Y and Y. If you want to do that, just press G, Y, and Y again to move it up. Okay, little smile there. For all of you out there who want to smile. If you want to make, if you want to see what it ends up when it renders, just press this, press this. No, maybe it's not that. Press this maybe. Yep, this one, and then you can see what it'll end up when it's finished rendering. Okay, so a little smiling Steve there. Okay, so if you want to animate the arms, just keyframe everything very fast, like just keyframe it. Make sure to select everything here, all the arms, and then press I. Then you want to come here, press Control Shift V. Maybe not. Control Shift V. Oh, I forgot to Control C. Oh, yeah. You have to press Control C first to copy it, and then press Control Shift V to paste it flipped, and then come to frame 20. Control V or Command V if you're annoyed because you're a Mac user. Okay, from here you can just do that over here at 30. sorry. And then just I'm doing it until frame 40. Most of you might do it way longer than frame 50 because yeah, normal animations walking is pretty long. But for this video sake, I'm just going to animate it pretty shortly. And you want to select the middle part and you want to animate these feet a bit part. Just okay, and then okay, because they'll seem weird. I need to keyframe it, and then copy this, and then over here in the middle, Shift V. Gotcha. Control or Command Shift V for you, and then okay, again, just do that in the middle of everything. Okay. Okay. Now there isn't that kind of weird squiggly problem you have normally. So you wanna come here and animate this one. It's not too important, but if you want to do it, it's okay. If you wanna make it, a bit more alive, press I to keyframe it, and then put it in the middle while it's around here, and then bend it X, just bend it backwards a bit, and then copy this one here. See that over here, Control V. Yep, and just do this over and over again. Oops, that's off. And then copy that pose actually. Copy that here. Press I. Okay. You can skip this part. This is just pretty boring for you guys. So I'm gonna put the time in the description below for the part that skips this, like what every part is, if you want to skip it, which I would highly recommend because this is boring, or if you just don't want to listen to me talking, because personally some of you out there might hate my voice. I'm not gonna talk. Not gonna talk, not gonna talk. Okay, and you're done. So it will end up as this little animation. So to make it go forward, now just come here onto frame 1, make sure that nothing is selected here, so just click outside anywhere, just anywhere. Or just Alt A if you want to deselect everything, and just Control Tab again to exit pose mode. Okay, so here is just the little one thing, and you can press I to keyframe where it is currently, and then go to frame 50 to move it up, oops, forward. Okay, you probably just want to move it forward, not too much. Well, for me, this will be easier. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hope that work. Sometimes it'll end up a bit weird, like, yeah, moving too fast. So in this case, I'm just going to come back here, move it backwards, and then, oops, sorry, move it backwards, as I was saying, and then press I again to overwrite that keyframe at the end. So this is this is just it, and for you, this is just the normal walk cycle. And if you want to make it a bit more fancy, you could do it. Just sometimes you would also want it to come out of the frame, this frame over here, which I'm selecting. So sometimes you'll want it to come out of there because, yeah, sometimes, for example, fight sequences, you don't want that because it's fighting and you can't actually control the feet too well when it's just stood there on the ground. So, in a lot of fight sequences, you actually just move the feet out, like, just move it out. Like what I did in my other animation, which I'm going to show the behind the scenes later. Well, when you're watching this video, it might be out, it might not be out, so just watch out to it, subscribe, and wait until that video's out, or just, if you like my videos, just subscribe to get a notification whenever a new video comes out, and that's it. Bye bye.